Thank you so much for joining us here on Shaw TV, and we are down to the wire. It is election time. Joining me today is Miss Denise Wollard. She is the NDP candidate for Fort McMurray-Wood Buffalo. Thank you for being here today.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm really pleased to have the opportunity to be here and speak with you.
Wonderful. And just in an effort for your constituents to get to know you a little bit better, do you want to give us a little bit of backstory? How did you end up here?
I've actually lived and worked in northern Alberta for a long time, off and on. I taught in Northland School Division way back in the 70s, and then I taught west of Edmonton for another 25 years, retired, went back north working as a school psychologist. So I've been in and out of Fort McMurray for the last about 6 years, and I enjoy being in the north and getting to know a little bit about some of the issues around here.
Sure. A couple points of contention in this area, certainly one of them being Highway 63, very unsafe. Everybody wants it to end. What do you think the answer is?
Oh, I know about Highway 63. I avoided driving it for years. I'd always go up 881. And it's bizarre. I mean, the government promises it, and you can see it. It's there partially. The potential is there. So I think it obviously has to be it has to be something that whoever is the government now has to place on the priority list. And I know the NDP have definitely given that as a priority. Get 63 twinned sooner, not later.
And another hot topic being up here, we have a lack of a continuing care facility, a senior facility. You know, we're going to Edmonton. There's nothing up here sustainable for us. What do you think the answer is?
Well, absolutely. There should be a long-term care facility because it's horrendous to put older people way far away from their families. It's not fair to anyone. They don't get the visitors. Their families don't get to see them. There definitely should be a facility here. Why it wasn't built when it was originally promised, I think, is pretty shameful. It should have been done, and it needs to be done immediately. And long-term care facilities are high on the list of the NDPs. You know, that's a top priority.
And last question, up here, unfortunately, we have a very, very low voter turnout, and obviously we'd like to change that. What words of wisdom can you offer to the constituents of Fort McMurray-Wood Buffalo in order to get them to the polls this Monday?
Well, I would encourage everybody to talk politics at home, at school, and if it is possible, maybe not now, but they should really think about changing the hours of the advance polls. You know, give everyone the opportunity to vote, especially if they're, like you were saying about the shifts, right? The demands of being on shift means you can't necessarily come out and vote just on the whim of Elections Alberta. It might not fit, and it would be important to be more flexible to meet those demands.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Oh, you're welcome.
And we will see you at the polls this Monday, April 23rd. Thank you.
Thank you.